Hello there, beautiful Aries. Hello and welcome to your monthly reading. Anastasia here, and we're going to take a look at August 2026. So, this is an epic month ahead of us. Aries. The reason is that we have two eclipses coming up. The first one is the new moon solar eclipse in Leo on August 12th. And then the second one is at the end of August 27th. And that's the lunar eclipse in Pisces. So this is a month of huge fated beginnings and endings. And for you, I feel there will be a lot of planning and preparations. There's something exciting coming up for you because with the new moon solar eclipse in Leo, this touches your fifth house of fun, adventure, romance. Again, there's something exciting, maybe even something you are really passionate about, some kind of fun, adventurous energy here, adventurous new beginning for some. And interestingly enough, the main energy that came up for you here, Aries, for this upcoming month, I used hold on just a minute. I think I moved the card. I used the Time Traveler's Oracle. This is what came up for you. Planning. Card number 30, in case that number makes any sense to you or makes a difference to you. Planning, it says. And it says Machu Picchu, Peru. What's fascinating about this image is that I know an Aries who is literally in Peru right now. So this kind of blows my mind a little. Obviously, maybe there's something about travel for some of you internationally. I don't know. But it does say planning, preparation, strategy, and with Saturn retrograding in your sign right now, you definitely need to prepare before you do, anything. So here it says, you have the free will to choose the experiences of your life. For your dreams to come to fruition, however, you need to make plans. This card indicates that it is valuable and even necessary to start strategizing now. Don't just hope that things will turn out. You need to carefully sort out, step by step, what you need for your dreams to come true. Start imagining your future possibilities. For example, if you live in an earthquake country, you might consider an evacuation strategy or make plans to secure your heavy furniture. I don't know why that's mentioned here. If you have a dream of becoming a writer, start researching classes and buying books about writing. A deliberate schedule may be called for, daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly. What do you want to happen in 5 or 10 years? It's time to get your foundations in place before stepping forward. Miracles will abound in your life. Yes. Okay. So this is beautiful. I love that. And some of you maybe are currently in some kind of epic locations, like really sacred places maybe, or maybe this is your dream, maybe this is what you want to do, and maybe you'll get an opportunity to do that here with the new moon solar eclipse, which is all about adventure. Okay, all right. So again, we're in Leo season until August 22nd, and then we enter Virgo season, which is actually your sixth house, Aries. This has to do with kind of like back to school energy, back to work energy, because back to routine basically, because sixth house in astrology has to do with routine, your daily schedules, with your habits and organization, and health is a big one here. And with the lunar eclipse coming up at the end of the month in Pisces, touching your 12th house, there's spiritual health involved here as well, mental, emotional. And that powerful lunar eclipse at the end of the month will be a good time to release any old, outdated, patterns, anything that's harming you, anything that's boring, anything that's become too comfortable and too routine. We are in the era of Aquarius, and so this energy is definitely asking you to freshen things up in life, okay? And most importantly, get organized there. Okay, let's go. Aries, I'm going to post some main dates in the pinned comment for this video, so check it out if you're interested. but let's get started with your reading. Okay, this is for Aries Collective for the month of August 2026. Let's see what's coming up here for Aries. Oh my gosh, I just noticed we have the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Well, that's on point. Okay, well, we'll begin with some Lenormand messages for you here, Aries. Let's go. What's coming up for Aries in August 2026? The Ring. Okay. Ring. What else here for Aries? Oh, yeah, that's a big one. Okay, so some of you may be ending a certain commitment in your life. You know, there may be something that's coming to a closure here. The ring can point to professional commitments. You know, for example, you could be leaving a certain workplace, that sort of thing. It could also be definitely pointing to personal relationships. So, you know, I mean, yeah, we'll see what else shows up here for you. What else? I'm guessing this also could relate to health. Let's just draw cards here. What else here for Aries? Oh yeah, we have the snake. Okay. Let's see what else for Aries in August. We have the Book. What else for Aries in August? We have the Garden. We have the Bridge. All right. And let's get a couple more cards here for you. Dice. So these are additional cards in this specific Lenormand deck, not your traditional ones. I'm going to get one more card here. Tree. Ah, okay. All right. Yes, so the health does come up here for you at the end, especially. We have the tree. Okay. So Aries, definitely there seems to be an energy of you finishing up, closing something, you know, transitioning from one commitment into your life, perhaps to either freedom or something new here. But you do have the Ring and the Coffin, so which brings a conclusion to something like a relationship or employment or something like this. Now, I think this is your choice. This is your choice. But also, there's additional information that could prompt this decision because we have the Snake in the Book. Now, this is a sort of you know, secret that comes out. Excuse me. Like a secret that comes out, additional information that potentially exposes some kind of deceit or something that, you know, is unfair perhaps with the snake. Maybe there was something toxic in the environment, or maybe in this particular partnership, you know. So there's definitely information that could come out, be revealed to you, which prompts this ending. That's for some of you. Now, there's also something about health again. You do have the coffin and the snake right next to each other, and then we have the tree, which the coffin could point to a little bit of like being indisposed, some kind of illness perhaps, especially with the snake. There could be something maybe even gut related, and intestinal health will be in the forefront for you. So potentially you could be working with someone like a doctor perhaps, and finding out something about your health. Okay, there could be something hidden and you're digging into it, maybe finding out reasons why this is going on, or doing some testing. And that's what I'm seeing here for some of you, especially because we have the tree. And at the end of the month, or you know, I feel like at the end of this kind of a search, I think you're going to take a chance on some kind of a treatment. All right, you have dice and you have a tree, so this is taking a chance on something, maybe something new, maybe something new you're needing to kind of look into maybe an alternative method or something like that. But the dice also tells you, excuse me, not to basically leave your health to chance or luck. Basically take responsibility of your health if that's what's happening here. Okay, all right, let's see what else. You do have the garden and the bridge. To me, there's definitely a connection. Possibly this is a connection with a new person. Maybe you're doing some networking this month. Maybe you get a referral to someone else, but you're building a bridge, and the bridge to me, is pointing to the planning part. Okay, so there could be some meetings, appointments, something like that here, and they could lead to some kind of new solution for you, for sure. Okay, now I also get there could be it's like you're taking a chance, your family's taking a chance or something. I'm not sure, actually. We'll see what other cards come out here, but you could be even taking a chance on another relationship here. Okay, all right, let's keep going, Aries. Let's see. But what I'm definitely seeing is that you have the planning card is the main energy, and that points to strategic moves, not necessarily gambling, or not necessarily like just acting on impulse here, but perhaps taking matters into your own hands and slowly building the bridge. Okay, well, let's see what is coming up for Aries the first week of August. Main energy here for the first week of August for Aries. What do we have? 8 of Wands. All right, so this is some sort of a lot of movement, a lot of energy flowing through here. This is usually communication. A lot of different activities are going on here, pretty busy. Some of you may be traveling. Okay, but let's see what else on this. We have the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, yes, 3 of Pentacles points to teamwork, collaboration, and utilizing your skills in some sort of a way. So perhaps there's something you're doing that requires a lot of communicating right now. Maybe this is for your job. Maybe you are even traveling for work, something like that here. But let's see what else we have going on. The world, yes, some of you are actually traveling the world. I would say that is a theme here because of the Peru card that came up. So, all right, you could be doing something internationally as well, like remotely. The World card points to also a completion, a conclusion of something. And I mentioned to you the coffin. The coffin doesn't always mean a, like a painful ending. It's just a cycle concluding, a project ending, something like this, like maybe a cyclical thing that ends, or something big like a project comes to a close. And the world indicates that exactly here. Maybe you are collaborating with other people, there's a lot of progress, and you finish something up here. Maybe even like a collaborative project here. Okay, well, let's see what else here for you. Now, it's quite an accomplishment here. It's quite an accomplishment. I'm going to draw another card because there's another message coming through here. Something about a promotion. Wow. Yes, I would say you have one journey ending and a new one about to begin, and you have the Fool. Okay, so again, there's definitely a theme of one chapter ending and a new one beginning for you, whether it's in your career, in some kind of project you're working on, or employment. I definitely see it here. Could it be in a relationship? I'm not really seeing relationship cards here, so I wouldn't worry about that too much unless you definitely resonate with that. So this to me looks more like a professional, but again, the Fool card points to something new, just around the corner or already happening for you this month here. Okay, again, you may be doing some traveling, because the Fool energy indicates, and the World definitely point to like freedom, movement, that sort of thing there. Okay, interesting. I like this. This to me feels like a huge accomplishment. You know, like you've done something massive. Okay. Again, there could also be, for example, promotions for you, where you are about to begin a brand new journey professionally in life here, you know, even relocations sometimes here too, but I think this is regarding your professional experiences in life. Let's see what's happening second week of August for you. Main energy. Second week of August, main energy for Aries. We have the Page of Pentacles. Well, here you go. Okay, this is usually kind of like a newbie energy. You know, you've got your new pentacle and you're putting effort into it. You're using it as a resource, or you know, this is an opportunity. You're learning about it, planting seeds, so to speak. So let's see what else here. What do we need to know on this? We have the Chariot. Oh, okay, Chariot. All right. Some of you, okay, this isn't actually interesting. I think some of you are getting a new vehicle or looking at getting a new vehicle here, second week of August. All right. 3 of Wands. Again, there's lots of travel going on here. Wow. With the Chariot and the 3 of Wands and the ship over here, I mean, this is kind of obvious here. I mean, maybe you get an opportunity to relocate or experience some kind of a new adventure for sure. But, you know, maybe you put a lot of effort into closing something out and you're about to go out on an adventure here. So this is kind of what I'm seeing here. But the 3 of Wands, I feel like you have a desire to grow, to expand, to try new things here. And this is the time frame of the new moon solar eclipse in a Leo, and this is exactly where you're ready for something new, something adventurous, you know. You're ready to experience life, and this is definitely showing up here for you. Okay, all right, let's get another card here on this Page of Pentacles and the Chariot. Ooh, we have the Emperor. Yeah, this is a like leadership, boss energy, and you, Aries. So this is a boss energy for sure. I think this is asking you to organize, plan, prepare, focus. Chariot is a pretty determined energy, you know. It takes willpower to steer both of these sphinxes in one direction. Okay, so I think if you do have some kind of a big plan, dream, you're gonna have to put some effort into it, some preparation, serious preparation and planning. Okay, well, see how this speaks to you here. I like this energy. Let's keep going. Again, some kind of promotion for some of you is coming up. Like maybe you are, you know, getting promoted or leveling up somehow, and then learning new skills here. For some of you, definitely. Okay, well, let's see what else here. Third week of August for Aries. What do we have? Ooh, 9 of Swords. So sleepless sort of energy, a little worried, concerned about something. Let's take a look. What else here? We have the Ten of Cups in the picture. So something, I don't know, maybe you're taking a chance on something, or you're trying to make a decision and it has something to do with your family? Or do you have some sort of concerns about your family? Because the Ten of Cups is showing up here, and that's usually pointing to your family matters. Okay, so let's see what else here for you. Four of Swords. Yeah, I mean, there could be a situation in your family, like after something happens where you have to heal. Maybe there's been a disagreement or something. But you do have the Four of Swords, needing a break, needing a timeout, needing some healing. So laying your swords down as well. A little bit of a peace is required here. So maybe, I mean, it's possible that you, well, let me get another card on this. One more card on this, please. Eight of Swords. There's some kind of worrisome situation that could occur in the third week of August for you, where you go round and round and you think, you know, like, how am I going to get out of this, or how are we going to solve this? Something like that, for some reason, could potentially really worry you. But you do have the Four of Swords indicating, okay, you need some peace and quiet. You need to rest your mind. Maybe stress relief is what's most important here. So, okay. Whether this is a concern about your health or a family member, it's urging you to kind of clear your mind. Okay, clear your mind. So, okay. Do we need an advice on this? What's the advice on this here for Aries? King of Wands. Yes, exercise your willpower, exercise your confidence and strength. You know, King of Wands is one of the most courageous kings. This is your energy, Aries. So, I mean, stand in your power, okay? You stay in your confidence. I think you may be like kind of going over some sort of bad scenarios in your head, and again, this is urging you to stay put, basically. Okay, interesting. I mean, it could be some kind of, you know, information you get that bothers you, you know, something that comes out that causes concern for you, because we did mention the snake in the book here. All right, well, let's go to the last week of August for you here, Aries. Last week of August, main energy. All right, the Wheel of Fortune. And I cannot believe that, because you have the dice right here and you have the Wheel of Fortune. Taking your chance on something now is you know, I always associate this card with lucky opportunities, or, you know, fortune being on your side. This is a good time to do something, that sort of thing. So let's dig deeper here with that. It's a Jupiter energy, you know. Okay, this is probably like last week of August, right? So this is around the lunar eclipse in Pisces. Let's see what else shows up on this. What do we need to know on this? Seven of Cups. Okay. Seven of Cups. I'm gonna draw some more cards here. Nine of Cups. Yes. Okay. You know, I think you are going to experience some kind of luck here with this dice card. So you may take a chance on something, and it might seem like it's just a distant dream. You will not be sure how it's going to turn out. But to me, this looks like visualize your best outcome, because that's what you're going to get. You have the 9 of Cups. Okay, something here happens in your favor. Satisfactory outcome. You're very happy here with this. So yeah, I think the answer is taking a chance on something here. Wow. All right. You may have a lot of options. I don't know why I'm getting someone is going to win something. A little maybe. I don't know what exactly, but interesting. Okay. Well, let's see what else on this here. Sweet. Sweet. Yes. The 9 of Pentacles. Such an abundant energy. Oh my gosh. Aries. You definitely are going to come into a fortunate circumstance there at the end of August. Something is going to work out in your favor. We have the 9 of Cups. Could be a pleasant surprise even for you. This card reminds me of a person I know. I just noticed that. This person lives in France. I'm not sure where exactly in France, but she reminds me of her. So I don't know if somebody here is from France. No idea, but I felt I need to say that. Okay, something about France. 9 of Cups and 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is the card of having enough, enough discretionary income, feeling confident, feeling financial stability in life, being able to spoil yourself a little. So this is actually kind of the energy of, hey, I feel good about investing something, taking a chance on something. I feel like good, confident. I can spoil myself a little, treat myself to something I truly want here. Okay, and there could be some wins for some of you, especially because we have the dice and the tree. That's fantastic. If you take a chance on some kind of a connection here as well, a meeting with someone, I don't know, I think there's some kind of fated encounter. I don't necessarily think it's romantic. These card kind of points to independence more than anything. But there's some kind of fated event. This is fantastic. And you're going to feel very happy with the outcome. If you take a chance on something you do for your health, this is going to work for you as well. 9 of Pentacles is a health card too. For me, it comes up, when I'm feeling good. So just know that this is here as well. So such an abundant energy here for you. Yeah, expect something to work out here for you, especially financially or, health-wise or something here. It's like you're feeling lucky, okay? All right. Aries. Let's draw some oracle cards now. This is all good. Okay. Well, let's keep going. Let's draw some oracle cards for you, Aries. Let's go. What's most important for Aries in August 2026? What's most important for Aries in August 2026? Appreciation. Holy cow. This reading keeps getting better for you. Appreciation. Appreciation of what you have. Also, the word appreciation means something increases in value, right? Right. It says choosing gratitude. This card shows a woman holding a single rose. She enjoys the scent and beauty of the single blossom, yet around and behind her are bramble bushes. She could be focusing on these worried that she might get caught up in their prickly branches of difficulty. Instead, she is pausing to experience the blessing of this single flower. The sun is breaking through the clouds, shining on her choice and on the tiny buds waiting to open up. This card upright is telling you that you have much to be grateful for, and like the flowering bush behind the woman on the card, there is more to come that you can't yet see. Congratulate yourself for every moment that you choose appreciation. This decision shifts your consciousness from lack to value, and it's guaranteed to bring more worth and richness to you. Ooh, love this. Fantastic. I also see that you are kind of, even if you do hear some kind of weird news or you get stressed out about something, you have the Ten of Cups, which means you focus on what's good. Like, this is the card of appreciation. Look at that. Appreciating your company, appreciating your family, appreciating friends, someone around you at this time. Maybe some kind of supportive energy around you too. So, appreciating the little things in life. Let's draw another card from the Time Traveler's Oracle here for you. What's coming up for Aries in August 2026 here? Chaos. Some chaos may ensue this month. I'm not gonna lie, I do see it right there. So with the snake and the book, it is possible something is happening like that. We have Vesuvius, Italy on the image here. So, okay, let's see. The archetypical personality represented by the volcano is a wild, unpredictable, formidable, and even destructive energy. The meaning of this card can be twofold. If you have been feeling stagnant lately, it can indicate the need to shake things up in your life. Maybe it's time for the destruction of old beliefs, limiting situations, or relationships that don't serve you. This is the time to break free. Don't live by the dictates of others. Be willing to step beyond rules and regulations. Vitality, inspired creativity, and a new life will emerge as a result. Okay, yeah. Disruptions are not easy, but they do bring new opportunities. They refresh everything. However, if there's a lot of chaotic energy in your life, the volcano can represent allowing everything to settle. It's time to focus on what's important and let everything else go. Step beyond the chaos. Even when a volcano is at rest, there's always the possibility of a huge release of energy. In this situation, there's the potential of great power. Perhaps this is the time to be like the volcano, at rest, and allow the vast store of vibrant energy to grow within you. Hoo-hoo. Okay. Be like the chaos. Okay. And let's get one final card here for you, Aries. One final message. Let's go. Most important for Aries in August 2026. What do we have? Leadership. Leadership. Great. Because you do have that. You have the Emperor, your own card showing up here. Okay, with great power comes great responsibility as well. It says, leadership awakens when we begin to see others as we see ourselves. Okay, I love that. Dynamic leadership is fluid and constantly changing. You are being tasked to own a brilliant new perspective of life, regardless of your condition or the fate of a situation. Everything that happens now is on the path of your highest good. You have honed certain skills, and it is now time to reveal them to the world. Let those who serve you exalt you. You have earned the acknowledgement, and there is much to do from your new vantage point. Trust that all you need will arrive perfectly on time. The wisdom you have gained can now be shared with others. First, through your self-mastery, next, through your positive expectations, and finally, through your voice. The leader you have become requires humility and authenticity. There's no place to harbor fear, only the fluid motion of your honor and desire to be of service. Bravery is the key to this new forward movement in either your life or the situation at hand. You are conspicuously in the view of many and are safe to be there. Know that you are watched and protected by your ancestors, guides, and angels. Life is about to get very interesting, and every word you speak will have power and land in unexpected ways. So speak from your heart. You know, that's kind of what I was feeling for you right here with the Three of Pentacles, and then you have the Three of Wands, and then the Emperor showed up, this big expansion that mentions to you a new chapter in your career, perhaps a promotion, a completely new, position, something like that. But it definitely comes with more responsibility too. All right. Now, this said something about words, a power of words. And I just recently kind of heard an idea about the word spelling. You know how we say spelling? How do you spell that? How do you spell that? Well, the word spell alone means like a spell. Put a spell on someone. So spelling literally means putting a spell. So when you say a word, you're literally putting a spell on something, right? So be careful with the words you say. They're very powerful. All right. Aries, this is what I got for you. Amazing reading. I feel like you have great power this month, so use it wisely. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. Do take care of yourselves. Stay blessed, and I will catch you later. Bye.